Alrighty, hello, I am back. I survived Coachella, so I have a few clips on my phone that I think are actually pretty good. I have a few clips from my camera, which I think are pretty good too. The camera footage I haven't actually shared too much with, so I think I'm going to insert the clips in this video since I already put all my phone clips on my Instagram, which is Saturn Puff Girl, by the way. And my Snapchat is ALISA Smells, by the way, too, just in case, you know, you want to check on both or you want to follow both. I highly encourage it. So this is what my camera looks like, and this is the one that I filmed these clips on. Just give me 1 second. So this is the Canon PowerShot ELPH330HS. I'm not sure if that has a huge significance, but I've had this since junior year of high school, which was... Give me 1 moment. I think it was 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago. I don't know. But yeah, this is the one that I used to shoot these videos with. You know, it's got a little dirty, but easy fix, easy fix. So yeah, so this has lasted me forever, and I think the footage has been super good. I like this little wristlet thing, it helps me so much. But yeah, so first off, we went car camping. I super regret not getting a picture with my camping crew, who were so awesome. They were mostly my boyfriend's friends, but after that experience and trip, they are my friends too. We definitely bonded. So it was weird. So this year, instead of starting car camping on Thursday, we had to wait an extra day on Friday morning at 3 a.m. But us being super determined to get a good spot, we left Thursday morning, and we just kind of loitered around town trying to get a spot. We were super hopeful that they would open it earlier, however they didn't. They stayed true to what they were saying, which was Friday at 3 a.m., which is super disappointing, but we made it work. We had fun at the park, you know. We had each other at the end of the day. We're all going through it. I think we barely even slept. But yeah, we definitely lined up as close as possible. And yeah, we just started going little by little, started making our way there. Very stressful. I think around that time J. Cole's album dropped. Me and my boyfriend and I listened to it. I think there was like 16 something cars total that we went with, something like that. It was super tight. But we ended up getting a pretty far spot in lot 10, which if you've been to Coachella or you plan on going, or if you have a map, it's gonna be like the back of the area. So I mean, not the best, but it was okay. I was just glad that we were all together. That was our worst fear, was breaking apart at last minute, and we stuck together, so that was super impressive of us. Shout out to us, all of us. So yeah, so that happened, and then so we started setting up around Friday morning. The sun was coming up. We took like a little nap, and then we got ready for Friday. Let's see, let me get the map so that way I have like a better track or something. Alrighty, so this is the official map, the official Coachella map, weekend 2, April 20th, 21st, and 22nd, 2018. So this is what we used most of the time, either this or our phone. Alright, so on this map, I'm not sure if you could totally see it, but this right here is Coachella, the destination. This is the entrance, and this is where we were. Yeah, I think the only Yep, 13 is all the way over here. This is like super far. We were right there, and we had to like keep going to and from, which was super stressful, but we made that ish work. Okay, so let's see. We are on Friday. On Friday, the first act that we saw was Los Angeles Azules. Quiero volver a besar tus labios rojos. Cómo no acordarme de ti. Qué manera olvidar. Si todo me recuerda. En todas partes estás tú. Y en una rosa estás tú. Y en cada respiración estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Si my Instagram I did post 1, 2, 3 days with the little footage that I had. So yes, Los Angeles Azules, that was our first act of the day. From there, we went to Greta Van Fleet. That was freaking lit. He was like the band was like a cover band for Led Zeppelin, and I'm a huge fan of Led Zeppelin. I'm sure a lot of people are, but he, super talented, definitely did not regret that. And on our way, we saw Roy Purdy. The Roy Purdy, internet sensation, dancer, lover of dance, super tight, super cool. Who was the next person we saw? We heard a little bit of The Neighborhood. It was kind of cool, you know, it was like a cool vibe. Got like a lemonade, my boyfriend and I. Then we went to Daniel Caesar, which I literally shed tears the entire time, like uncontrollable, and I was just over there like leaning on him the entire time. It was so beautiful. Very nice vocalist. Who else did we see? Did we see Vince Staples? I think around that time we went to my friend's campsite, and he was on Camp 2, I believe, which is way closer. Camp 2 would be, let's see, 2A. Yeah, I think it was right there, which is pretty close. Pretty close. So we went over there for a little bit, and then we went back for, who was it? Oh no, actually I lied. I think after we went to see Belly, I don't think we didn't go to Kygo. I lied. We wanted to go to Kygo, but I think we ended up going to Belly, and we heard what's that song called? It goes, I might not make it this time, I might not make it, which I think that's like my top like 10 songs of all time. I just think it was just so smart. Like, she don't believe in God, but her shoes Christian. Baby sitcom, baby sitcom. We don't need another episode. Like, those are the words of life. Like, come on. So we saw Belly, super tight, and then we went to my friend's camp at the campsite too, and then we went to see SZA for a little bit. And it was really nice. I'm not like the biggest fan of SZA, but I appreciate her music, and I think she's a great influence, you know? She's pretty big, obviously, if she's here. And who else? We went to the Ferris wheel after that, which is the iconic Ferris wheel. I didn't really go on, but I just kind of sat and rested a little. And we overheard Alice in Wonderland, the Trippie Red song, which I really liked. But we were sitting down. We didn't like really make our way over there. We were kind of exhausted, to be honest. And then, but after that, my boyfriend and I, we ran to the Weekend. We saw it in the ADA section because my boyfriend's leg, as I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, has some medical issues, so we sat there for a little bit. That was an amazing set. I really, really, really liked it. I was just thinking about him and Selena, the love story. I was thinking of Coach, the place where I currently work. But yeah, I was just reminiscing, and then after that, we just went to bed. And then Saturday morning, we kind of woke up a little sweaty. The hardest part of car camping this year was the showers. Super long line. The heat was unforgiving. I literally tried to go to the showers in the morning. There was a line. I kept hearing that they were going to run out of water. I came back, and then it was crazy. And I went a total of 3 times, still didn't shower, so I just kind of like sucked it up. Luckily for me, I think her name was Macy, or Missy. She was with us in the car camping. She gave me this shower in a bottle. I didn't know this thing existed. Shower in a bottle, it's like a foam, and you just put it in your hand, you rub it, and you rub it in circular motions all around your body. Wipe it off with a towel, and you feel like refreshed. It had like aloe in it. Oh, bless you, thank you. Literally, that saved my life. I felt so much better after. I was like super bummed about it, but after that, I was ready to go, which we did go after that. The first act that we saw was, when we got there, was the main stage, Nile Rodgers, who he played like Daft Punk and all that. It was like very funky. I love the vibe. And shout out, it was our friend's birthday, Taurus season. I was like, oh snap, Taurus season started already? I had no idea. And he was having a lot of fun, so I was happy about that. And after that, we saw Chromeo, which super cool. I know my boyfriend loves Chromeo, so it was like super funky, like super cool. Who else? And we saw Tyler, the Creator.
Living day, yes, minute paid, I'm getting paid. I'm just getting ready, yo, make statements so every day. What, bitch? That's up to you, yeah. Bounce. I wanna see a lot of energy right now. Bounce. Bounce. Tell Chick Chopper to come get that man. Skin glowing, clear out. I said, I'm in love, baby. I'm in love, baby. I'm in love, baby. I said that I'm in love. I love you, baby. I said I'm in love. I said that I'm in love. I said that I fucking hate you. Share a kiss, baby. And can you make it last forever? I said I'm not to go. Yeah, and I know if I'm gonna see you again. Thank you guys.
Which was a super tight set. I overheard, oh well, like I heard a lot of talk that it wasn't like his best work, but it's like if you're a fan, you've seen like his evolution, and like you know the songs by heart, so like why are you tripping? I don't know, I just don't get how people could like talk down on someone that they love. It's just kind of like, I don't know, like his set, maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure what they're comparing it to, because I think I've been to like most of his sets, at least in California, but so cool. Oh, then who else did we see? We saw Always, ALVVAYS. such a beautiful band. The lead singer is blonde like me, and like their aesthetic, their style is so nice. Their music was very feel good. Everyone in the crowd really like enjoyed themselves, and I don't know, it was a very good vibe. Me and my boyfriend and I are we're huge fans, especially after that performance. Kind of heard a little bit of Post Malone. I think we met up with our friends again. Yeah, we did. We met up with our friends again, and after that we saw Beyonce.
Coachella.
Baby, I'm back by popular demand. Bitch, I'm back by popular demand. I did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch.
My haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fly and my coffee fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces. My daddy Alabama, I'm a Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole and the Texas Bama. I like my baby, yeah, my baby, yeah, and I'm proud. I like my Negro, I'm rejected by my soul. Turned out in mud, but they never take the country out there. I got hot sauce in my bag, swag, 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 swag.
I love you.
And we were kind of like all the way in the back, which was fine with everyone. I just like the songs Me, Myself, and I. Do have footage from that. Me, Myself, and I, Deja Vu, more of her like 2000s hits, like excellent. But yeah, so that concluded Saturday. Sunday, we like woke up again. We did the thing. We're like, wow, this is our last day. Like, we need to make the most of it. I did get a shower that morning, thank goodness. Thanks Coachella for that. We were supposed to see San Holo, but it was so hot, and like we just literally needed to cool down. We needed to go to somewhere where there was AC, and you know, my boyfriend and I just kind of like tried to keep it cool for a little bit. But yeah, so we did that. We saw a little bit of a Mine from the back. We got lemonade and all that. We saw a little bit of Advanced Joy because we had to charge our phones. But in my opinion, like, we did hear the Riptide song, which was like my, you know, like what I love and know him for, but I'm not a huge fan of Advanced Joy at all. Cardi B.
But we more like Betty, Tommy, and Keisha shit. Gave you COC, you wanna creep and shit. Poured out my whole heart to a piece of shit. Man, I thought you would've learned the lesson. Now, liking pictures, not returning texts. I guess it's fine, man, I get the message. You still stutter after certain questions. You keep in contact with certain records. Who you know? Trust me, nigga, it's cool though. Said that you was working, but you out here chasing culo and both eyes. Chillin' poolside, living two lives. I could've did what you did to me, to you a few times. But if I did decide to slide, find a nigga, fuck him. Jump in the coop, bitches more on top of the roof. Dancing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, jumping the land. So that bitch I'm sorry. Got my clothes like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I'm running shit like Mario. Diamond district in the chance. Certified to go. Gang, 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 gang. Drop the top and blow the string. Oh, he's so handsome. What's the name?
That was a set that I was super excited for. We saw French Montana's set, which was super cool. Really good vibe. We saw Ember Rose over there with him. And then we went to see Black at 6 LACK, but it's pronounced Black.
And now I'm feeling freer than I've ever been. You've been around love, but you've never been in. Hey, we're running out of shit that I can say. I'm wishing you the best, and so I pray. I've been waiting for the day. You know it was coming either way. And I know that you hate it, but I'm freer than I ever been. You tell me leave alone, but you don't need that. On my own 200, I don't need you. Look at how I've grown. I'm a big girl, I can do it by myself, all on my own. So why you wanna love me so bad? Why you wanna love me so bad?
So we saw him, as we were fans before, and I don't know, it was like really tight. I later found out that Jay-Z and Beyonce were there, and I guess he later found out that Jay-Z and Beyonce were there too, which I thought was super cool because he's like really, really talented. We saw Miguel.
Catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Look skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a better day. Good things go on to the way up. Without pretending too loud. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't stay up.
We were supposed to see Odeza. That was who we were like super excited for, but we saw Miguel instead. And honestly, for him and I, my boyfriend, that was a good choice because we saw Skywalker, we saw Adorn You, A Sure Thing. We were just like really good fans of. We were just like really fond of Miguel. After that, we saw Kamaya, which was super cool. She's like the homie. She's like the homie with YG. I don't know. They have like a nice like funky West Coast, like West Side sound, super tight. Then we saw the drums. We definitely missed Migos for, I believe, Kamaya and the drums. No regrets. We've seen Migos at Hard Summer. We've seen Migos like pretty much everywhere. But the drums was super cool. It's very similar to like the vibe with Always. It was like really true fans, really good vibe. I love like the live instruments at the time. Just felt so right. It was just really cool. After the drums, we saw Eminem.
One shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. In one moment, Coachella, would you capture it? Just let it slip. These weak arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. I just run out, time's up, over. Stand back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. He's so
super tight. Like, it was honestly better than expected, because I know that he's been out of the game for a little bit, you know, just kind of living his life and whatnot. But he absolutely killed it. He brought out 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, and Skylar Grey on the vocals, which she did amazing on. I literally like loved almost like every song that he performed, and that pretty much concluded Coachella. And then Monday morning, you know, we just got our stuff together. We just headed out. Super excited for next year. For those who weren't able to make it, I hope that, you know, you had fun regardless, and you saw the vlogs, and, you know, like, there's always next year, you know. You never know, you know, like, there's always next year. In conclusion, I'll see you guys later. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's a little short, maybe it's a little long, I'm not really sure, but thank you for sticking with me and seeing my journey. I really do appreciate it. Follow my socials. IG is Saturn Puff Girl, Snapchat is ALISA Smells, and my YouTube, of course, is just ALISA. But yes, I will see you very soon, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.